fellow green thumbs, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to repot my zebra plant. So in today's video, we're going to repot my zebra plant. I'll also give you some care tips that have worked for me in the past. I've had this zebra plant for over a year now, and she's done really well within my home. My humidity is on average between 50 to 60%, and I don't use humidifiers or any fancy tricks. It's just the natural humidity of my home. I also have a lot of houseplants, so I think that helps. As far as watering goes, she is in her original nursery pot that I have from when I bought her. I've noticed within the past month or two that I have to water her every couple of days now. A good way to tell when your zebra plant needs water is all her leaves will flop over. That means she's dehydrated and she needs water. I don't really have any issues with browning of the leaves or her dropping leaves. She's just a really happy little house plant. She sits approximately 10 feet away from my west facing window, so she gets medium indirect light all day long, and it seems like she's really happy there. So what we want to do today is just get her into a bigger pot. So, summer is almost over, fall and winter are on their way, so I figure I have probably a month's worth of growing season left, and I want to get her into a pot before growing season comes to an end because I don't want any issues with her dying. She's a very loyal houseplant for me. This is the little catch pot that I've kept her in. I just love it. It's so cute. It's a little owl. And here's a close-up of her foliage. Beautiful plant. Once I free up this cache pot, I think what I'll put in is this lemon lime philodendron. I got this at the field trip that I took the kids on to go see the reptile show. I'll put the card for it up above if you'd like to watch that video. And we're going to put her into this one. Which you can see isn't really that much bigger. Maybe half an inch all the way around. I don't know if you guys can see that. This will be her new catch pot. I don't normally use plastic in catch pot. You can see I got this at Goodwill for $2. I bought a set of 3 of them. They're Faltzcraft, and I'm pretty sure that they're mixing bowls, but I thought for $2 each they make great little catch pots. So I have 2 reasons today why I'm going to go from plastic nursery pot to plastic nursery pot. One is because aesthetically I like the way it looks within the white catch pot, so I would like to try to utilize that if I can. Secondly, these plants in particular prefer to be a little more moist than some of my other plants do. That's not to say that I keep my soil wet. I always let all my plants within my house dry out thoroughly, and then I give them another water. And like I said earlier, with this plant in particular, when your leaf droops down, you know that it's time to water these plants. So we're going to get her potted up. We're going to go through and trim off just a couple of the brown tips that I have. I don't have many, but I do have a few. And we're going to get her in her new cache pot. I'll tilt the camera down so you can see. Okay guys, so I made such a mess when I repotted my Clarinervium that I thought it would be a smarter choice for me to lay down a paper bag this time. If you'd like to watch that video, it's pretty funny. Everything goes wrong. So what we'll start with today is just mostly all just regular old potting mix. I'm using my Fox Farms, which I love, and I'll put the link for that down below. You can order that off of Amazon if you'd like. So we're going to start with this. I'm making a little more than I need because I'm going to repot my lemon lime philodendron after this video. So we'll start with this. I'm going to throw in some Earthworm Castings as well as some perlite. Here goes the Earthworm Castings. These are great. If you don't have this already, I highly recommend you getting it and adding it to your soil. It's a great natural fertilizer to put in. You don't have to worry about the chemical compounds that you're purchasing when you buy like a Miracle-Gro fertilizer or something like that. We'll do a scoop of perlite. This is Miracle-Gro. I'm getting to the bottom of this bag and honestly, I'm pretty excited. I just ordered a different kind, a really chunky kind off of Amazon, so I'm excited to get that. And this Miracle-Gro stuff, it's very dusty, which I'm sure all of it is, but it's also not as big as I would like it to be. So you'll see that in upcoming videos. We're gonna test that out and see if that's actually any better than the Miracle-Gro, or if I just wasted my money. All right, now for the fun part. See the size of those drainage holes down there? They're huge. If I just started putting soil in there, it would all fall out. So what I'm going to do is cut a piece of window screen, lay that in the bottom, and then we'll start putting the soil in. We'll use it as a rough template. Stick that in there. I don't even know if you can see the screen in it. There we go. That fits better. Put just the tiniest little bit of soil in the bottom. You can see some soil still fell through, but not that much. Look at that, you guys. Like I said, I've had her about a year. It's time to be repotted. And we're just gonna kind of break this up a little bit. Massage these roots some. Encourage them to grow and expand. And then fill in. Oops, you guys can't see. When I cut off my brown tips, I'm only looking just to get rid of the tiny little tip at the end. That looks good. Just one more. And then there she is in her new pot. Looking good, sister. As always, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.